to this day. You see how the favor was on Esther. You see how she was called, she was chosen, she was called. In the time when denomination was put away, which is Vashti, because they wanted their own program, or we spiritual, we could speak in tongues too, when we own giftings, and we could, like, she actually own program. You see? And Ahasuerus now had to put away the denominations, the Pentecostal movement in the last day had to put away. And then he went now looking for a bride, and find her name was Hadassah, and she received a changed name to Esther. You see? And you see the favor was upon her. That it was love at first sight. When the king saw her, he loved her. You see? And she didn't have to put up these makeups and all the different things to please the king. She came natural. Because all these churches have the big programs, have the many thousand members, have jets and all the different things. And maybe they think now, Ahasuerus is going to be moved by that. Esther came how she is. And when she came, she found favor to the king. The prophet preached invisible union. The cloud appeared, 1963, and he appeared to take the headship over the body on earth for an invisible union of Esther and Ahasuerus in the last days. And then you find now in the book of Esther now, it starts to show now when the dynamics is coming. You see, because we went through Ezra with the genealogy and the crying out, and we building on these things, and then we went through Nehemiah with the building of Jerusalem and these things. And now you come now in the time of Esther now, where you see a picture inside, you know, the bride is called. Then you have to see a Haman now start to arise in that time. So two power was moving in the earth. The prophet preached third Exodus, where Ramesses is going, and Moses is going, and he coming to a shutdown, and say they have a Mount Zion shutdown in the last days. They have a Mount Transfiguration shutdown, a Mount Carmel shutdown, a Mount Transfiguration shutdown, and they have a Mount Zion shutdown. So two power is going. You see? You find Esther was going in power, and Haman was going in power, and then the Haman now and the Esther now was supposed to clash. You see? So Haman was going in political power, getting his last change, building gallows in his house and these things, have a secret plot to kill the Jews. And you find Esther now is being prepared for marriage to the king. So you have two powers is going in this day. And then you find in that time, a revelation now start to strike the people. A people like Mordecai, the fivefold, who recognize, hey, you have global laws passing, you have this nation is doing that over here, they have this legislation, like when the prophet said they have this legislation to blot out all of us in a Feast of Trumpets. You see? Start to recognize things that is happening in the world. And start to recognize we need the dynamics. We need the manifestation of what the prophets speak about supposed to happen in the last days. When the squeeze come, when the council tighten up, watch the third pull. And you see Haman out, bringing out the squeeze. Haman out, tightening up the council. Haman out, want to kill Esther and her people. And Mordecai is looking and he's seeing these things. He's looking and he's seeing these things. So speaking now, I kind of get caught up. And I forgot to mention all the scriptures there, but the mighty angel came in chapter 10 in Revelation there. And you find in chapter 10, there to open with the mysteries, the book with the mysteries, and in this the voice of the seventh angel shall begin to sound, the mission of God shall be finished, as he declared to his servants, the prophets. Right? So I have Malachi 4, Luke 17:30, Revelation 10:7, Revelation 18:4, come out of her, my people, and be not partaker of our sins. That's happened in our day. You see? Then you find in you find there in Ezra chapter 4, verse 6. You see, Ahasuerus was mentioned inside there. See, I read this, I just hit the highest part, but just referring back to scripture just in case you want to know where I find these things and how I find them. So I find in Ezra chapter 4, verse 6, you'll find it mentioned Ahasuerus inside there. And in Nehemiah chapter 8, you'll find it mentioned Ezra inside there. You see? And in the book of Esther, you find Esther now married to the same Ahasuerus. You see? She married to Ahasuerus. And you'll find in Esther chapter 4, verse 14, is when Mordecai now was waking up Esther. Esther, you come to the kingdom for such a time as this. This is the reason why God chooses you. God chooses you because He have a dynamic to come into the church. He have a manifestation of the power part of the third pole. He have the fullness of the restoration that is to happen in the church in the last days to bring it just like back in the days of Pentecost. You have the harvesting rain that is going to start the rapture. The harvesting rain are the rapture in faith that is supposed to happen. Esther, wake up to these things. Esther, that's the reason why you come into the kingdom to manifest these things. You see? So under the preaching of Mordecai, she started to recognize the purpose of why she came to the kingdom. She had the dynamics, she had the mechanics already. She was the queen, but you know she needed now she needed the dynamics to go with the mechanics. And when Esther came to a realization of what Mordecai was saying, she says, we're going to fast for 3 days. Consecration, focus, consecration and dedication for the purpose. And if I perish, I perish. You see? This is what God promised. This is what we desire. And we're changing our life to move into them places.